So did you know that your gut is the ultimate health powerhouse? It's from your glowing skin to a stronger immune system and even a better mood. Your microbiome is running the show. And in today's episode, I want to uncover why gut health, and specifically microbiome, is the wellness buzzword of 2025. And I'll share some simple steps to transform your health, starting with your gut. So stay tuned and take the first step towards feeling amazing inside and out. Hey friend, welcome to Gut Fix. Are you ready to finally get rid of those debilitating digestive symptoms? Do you catch yourself staying up late Googling things like, what can I eat? Or how do I stop a flare? Or maybe you're just lying awake wondering, how did this ever happen to me? I'm Wendy, and I've been exactly where you are, desperately searching for answers, but determined to find natural solutions. And like you, I was overwhelmed by all the conflicting information out there and unsure of what might really work for me. And so now in this podcast, I'm here to share with you what I've learned, how to listen to your body's signals, and uncover the common mistakes that might be standing in the way of your healing. So grab your favorite drink, pop in your earbuds, and let's dive into your health transformation together. Hey there, and welcome back to Gut Fix, the podcast where we dive into all things gut health, natural healing, and feeling amazing in your own skin. I'm Wendy Handy, your host and gut health advocate, and I'm here to help you empower with actionable tips and insights to support your digestive system and your overall health. So today's topic is one that's kind of taking the wellness world by storm. And it's the microbiome. And if you've been scrolling through social media or listening to health podcasts or browsing your favorite health blogs, you've probably seen the word popping up everywhere. It's just become a buzzword. And it is for good reason. You know, gut health has officially stepped into the spotlight as the top wellness topic and priority for 2025. But why now? And why is it so important? Well, we're going to explore why everybody's talking about the microbiome, how it's the key to more than just your digestion, and how you can start supporting your gut today. So grab your favorite drink and let's dive into the episode. So first of all, let's start with the basics. What is the microbiome? Well, if you've heard me say it before, it's essentially a community of trillions of microorganisms that are made up of bacteria, fungi, viruses, and so much more. They live not only in your body, but also on your body. And the gut microbiome specifically resides obviously in the gut and in your digestive tract. And it plays a very pivotal role in just about every system in your body. So, why does the tiny ecosystem matter so very much? Well, it helps you to break down food. It helps you to absorb the nutrients from the foods and or supplements that you're taking. It also helps to produce essential vitamins, but it doesn't stop there. So, research in the last decade or so has shown that your gut health is very deeply connected to your immune system, to your mental health, and even how your skin looks. So in 2025, we're finally starting to recognize that gut health isn't just about avoiding bloating and indigestion. It's the cornerstone of overall health and well-being. So let's talk about how the shift is changing the way that we are looking at and thinking about wellness. So, you know, the idea that gut health affects more than just digestion might sound revolutionary, but it's totally backed by science. And a few key areas where your microbiome have a massive impact are, and we've talked about these, you know, in past episodes, but your immune system, right? 70% of your immune system is in your gut. So a healthy microbiome is going to help fight off infections, reduce inflammation, and help you to even recover from an illness faster. Another area is mental health. So we've talked about this again before in a previous episode, but there's a gut-brain connection, and it's real. Your gut produces around 90% of your body's serotonin, and that is your feel-good hormone. So a healthy gut can help you feel less anxious and have better focus and even improve your sleep. So, and another area is, of course, weight and metabolism. So your microbiome influences how your body stores fat, how it uses energy, and also how it balances your blood sugar. And all of those are key to maintaining weight and keeping your metabolism strong. And an imbalanced gut can even, when your gut is out of balance, it can make it very, very difficult to lose weight or even maintain current weight and keep your metabolism running strong. And then the fourth area is your skin health. So, if you're somebody who's struggled with acne or eczema, rosacea, things like that, you might look to your gut. A balanced microbiome is going to help to reduce that systemic inflammation that could be causing and showing up in your skin. So when you get it all into balance and your gut is no longer inflamed, your gut is balanced, it's no longer in dysbiosis, your skin is going to show up clearer and healthier, and it will show on the outside. And then chronic conditions. So conditions like autoimmune diseases, diabetes, and even cardiovascular issues, they all have a link to poor gut health. So, by prioritizing your gut and keeping it healthy, you're not only improving just digestion, but you're protecting your long-term health from chronic conditions. And, why is gut health just really exploding as a wellness trend in 2025? Well, there's a few reasons for that. And one is that it's just as simple as increased awareness. So social media, podcasts, just like this one, they're spreading the word about how important your gut health is. And people are becoming more educated about how the microbiome affects so many things in your life. Also, personalized wellness. So there's been advances in technology like microbiome testing. Like we had the CEO of Enjoy that has a very specific microbiome test. And that's going to allow you to get very personalized insights into your gut health and take very targeted action on how to get it back in balance. Also, natural healing. So more and more people are looking for natural ways and sustainable ways to manage their health. And, supporting gut health is a very holistic approach that aligns perfectly with this trend. Also, there's been scientific breakthroughs. So the amount of research that's been done, fairly recently on the microbiome has just gone through the roof. And that gives us more evidence-based strategies to be able to improve the health of your gut, which then, of course, will improve your overall health. And then, so now let's dive into how you can support and have a very healthy gut and ways that you can do that, very practical tips that you can do just about every day that will help you to support that gut health overall. So the first thing that you want to do is eat a very diverse diet. And what I mean by that is to focus on whole organic foods that have plenty of fiber. That's going to feed your gut bacteria. You want to add in prebiotic-rich foods like garlic, onions, bananas, things like that. And then your probiotic foods like yogurt, sauerkraut, kimchi, kefir, things like that are going to also feed that good gut bacteria. So you want to make sure that you're getting a very diverse diet. And you also want to make sure that you're not eating the same things every day. That's another way to get diversity into your diet, right? So if you kind of rotate, if you eat the same thing every day, you're not challenging your gut. So try to get, kind of diversify it that way too. Also, you want to make sure that you stay hydrated, because proper hydration is going to help maintain that lining, the mucosal barrier lining in your gut. And it will also help you to digest. So, a lot of times when I have clients come to me and they are suffering from constipation, a lot of times we find that one of the main reasons is they're just not drinking enough water. And that's true across the board. So many people do not drink enough water and stay hydrated enough. They say that you really should have half of your body weight in ounces per day. And that's just if you're not exercising or sweating, or you don't live in a very warm climate. You want to, that's the minimum. Then another way that you can support your gut health on a very everyday way, practical way, is to minimize the use of antibiotics. And I want to stress that there is going to be sometimes that antibiotics are necessary. However, they can and will disrupt your microbiome. So make sure that you work with your doctor and use them judiciously, right? Don't just go running to the doctor for an antibiotic. And another way that you can help with your gut and maintain good gut health is to manage your stress. So chronic stress, and I found this the hard way, doesn't matter if it's even just, it doesn't have to be emotional stress. It can be physical stress too. Like I said, in my case, there was emotional stress, but there was also physical stress, running marathons and just too many of them in 1 year, not getting enough sleep, and just having a stressful job. But managing that can really, chronic stress can really very negatively impact your gut. So, things like mindfulness, especially when you're eating, that's another one too. So when you're eating, be very mindful, don't be looking at your phone or, watching something. Just be present, eating your food, proper chewing, and just being there. Don't be doing 5 things at once. Kind of slow down and breathe through your chewing and swallowing, and that's going to help your digestion too, right? But also, things like yoga, that's great for stretching too. And just deep breathing. When you feel yourself, even during the day, when you feel yourself maybe starting to get a little anxious or stressed, just stop and take a couple of deep breaths. Instantaneously you feel yourself calm down. And then another way is to make sure that you are getting good quality sleep. So your gut health and your sleep are very much connected. So you really want to aim for 7 to 8 hours of good restorative sleep every night. Now I wear an Oura ring that tells me how much I get and in, at each stage too. So it's the REM sleep, it's the deep sleep. And did I wake up during the night? And I can pretty much tell when I wake up if I slept well. However, I can also just really keep track of, okay, maybe I didn't get to bed at the right time, the night before, or maybe I was just too stressed, or I was on the computer too late. And it shows up. It shows up on my Oura ring in the data. So just make sure you're getting good 7 to 8 hours of restorative sleep each night. And then, you want to consider supplements. You want to consider them on a very targeted basis. So don't just take, supplements because, you read something that said they were really good for whatever, like a probiotic. Everybody needs a probiotic. Well, that's not necessarily always true. And you don't know which of the strains of probiotic that you need. So you want to use supplements, I don't say with caution, but I say judiciously, right? To use that word again. But just, there are some benefits to supporting your gut health and helping with your gut health that might be beneficial, but you really want to make sure that you're getting the right supplements for you personally. So, there you have it. The microbiome is just that. It's a wellness buzzword. And it's become very, very popular going into 2025. It's a vital part of your health journey. And when you start to prioritize your gut, you're supporting your digestion, you're improving your immune system, you're improving your mental health, and so very much more. So if you found this episode helpful, please share it with someone that you know that could benefit from it. And don't forget to subscribe to the show. And if you want to get on my newsletter, go to wendyhandy.com/newsletter. And every week I come out with a new topic with some tips and insights and expert advice on all things gut health and overall wellness to elevate your wellness. So thanks for tuning in. And in the meantime, stay happy and stay healthy. Hey friend, I hope today's episode brought you some real value. If it did, would you take just 30 seconds to share it with a friend who might be struggling to get her gut in check? And if you're feeling extra generous, leave me a review on Apple. It absolutely lights me up knowing that this podcast is making a difference for you. All right, it's time for me to grab my protein shake and get my gut happy. I'll see you back here next Tuesday for another episode of Gut Fix. And until then, stay happy and stay healthy.